Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling. Give me all of your love. Your hands build me up when I'm sinking. Touch me and my troubles all fade. Lady, the moment I saw you standing all alone, you gave love the love that I needed. So shy, like a child who has grown, my lady. Okay, that's a group from 1973. I don't know if I'm talking to a Cancer that feels that way about a lady, or if somebody's feeling that way about you. It feels very, very lovey. I've had a lot of emotional love messages come out. Makes sense. We're coming into the full moon in Pisces with the partial lunar eclipse. Pisces is emotional. They're empathetic. They're dreamy. They're lovey. They're romantic. Very spiritual. And they're imaginative. So, Cancer, you are a water sign. So you could be dreaming about somebody, or somebody just getting in their feels about you. So let's dig in and see what's going on for you. First card down. 5 of Cups. You're feeling the separation from somebody. A little sad. A little down. Definitely thinking about somebody. Your challenge. 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's a troubled connection. And you're kind of mourning it a little bit. Root. High Priestess. Pisces energy. Your subconscious, the whole root of this is your subconscious is pulling on you for somebody that you miss dearly. It is a troubled connection. We'll do some clarifying and find out what happened in the past. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Somebody, maybe you, didn't pick a path with this person that is so much on your mind right now. Your higher self. Justice in reverse. So we've got Pisces energy, Libra energy, Scorpio energy. We have Cancer energy, you. But the main is Pisces and Libra, your higher self. Yeah, I think maybe your higher self is telling you that something wasn't right. Something wasn't fair. There may have been some dishonesty. Near future. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You right now, the moon. Cancer, you rule the moon. Yeah, you're really getting deep into that subconscious mind. You're having dreams. whether they're daydreams, night dreams. You're getting intuitive hits. You're hearing songs just like the one that I started off with, Lady by Styx, 1973. Maybe you just recently heard that song. Maybe it's just a song that hits with you, or maybe it's the lyrics. It's something about the lyrics. You know, this person made you feel good. I don't know why you didn't pick the path. But right now, I think you're cutting through the illusions. You know, like I said, we're coming up on the full moon in Pisces. Full moons are about illumination, right? Shining light, secrets coming out, cutting through the deception, you know, of yourself. Maybe you personally, you're coming out of the moon yourself. Around you, Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to clarify, but that could go either way. I'm kind of getting two routes. You know, the person outside of you that you're thinking about, mourning, you know, they could have another opportunity with somebody, or they could be possibly very well thinking about you as well. We'll have to clarify. What are the hopes and fears? Oh, Three of Cups. You know, I think you hope to come together with this person, maybe see him again. I think you're afraid that it might just remain friends, even though you're feeling as if this is your person. Even though the song is about a lady, you take that as it resonates. It can go both ways. You can have a feminine mourning over a masculine. No gender in tarot. But, you know, you do hope to be able to see this person again, come together, maybe even celebrate an opportunity. But you're definitely afraid that maybe it's just going to end up in the friend zone. What is the outcome here? Oh, we've got the sun. It's happiness. It's positive. It's joy. Feeling good. This might turn out in your favor. Oh, all right, let's go to situations. So what was the situation here with this troubled connection? What was the situation, please? Tell me. Okay. We have plugged. Tuning in. You see how it's like it's a connection, but it's like, you know, I started out singing a song, and I'm sorry, I'm not a singer, so I hope that that didn't bother you, but I was called to do that. You see how it's plugged into a computer, but it's like also can be plugged into a mic, where maybe there wasn't enough said. You know, you weren't connecting the way you truly wanted to connect with this person, which is why you're still afraid that it might end up being in the friend zone. Oh, yeah. You're emotional. You're Cancer, though. Can't hide that. Yeah. You're up and down. You're feeling it. I think this, you know, maybe that's just it. You're hearing songs and it's making you in your feels about this particular person. Okay. Well, we get the root is, you know, your subconscious and, you know, following your intuition and knowing, right? I feel that this is a sense of knowing this is your person. You're finally seeing it. Now, again, we all have Cancer in our chart somewhere, whether it's a house or a planet placement. So this could go either way, right? I could be, you know, talking to somebody where somebody's feeling like this about you, just like but even though I'm saying it's you, I don't know who you is behind the screen. So just because you're Cancer and you think this is this could very easily be somebody doing this about you. Okay. So I just want to make sure that's clear. Tell me more about the past, please, with the Two of Wands in reverse. A path not chosen. Come together. You didn't come together with this person. You didn't make it happen, or they didn't. You flipped the energies. It's a spiritual connection. All right. Well, let's go to the Justice, please. In reverse, higher self. Yeah, your higher self says something wasn't right. Maybe something you were dishonest about your feelings, right? Maybe you just wanted to keep it as friends, or that's what you were saying, but that's not really what you were feeling. So maybe it's more like you just lied about your feelings, right? And it wasn't fair. You know? Tell me more, please, for Cancer. Yeah, present and children. You know, you didn't remain in the present with this person. It was just very playful, right? You see the hopes and fears, you see they're all celebrating on this cup, right? So this is very much playful. It's like you weren't in, maybe you were too much in the moment of being playful, but not in the moment enough of making this more real between you and this person. Can I get one more? And can also be right now your subconscious, your higher self is saying, I want to have a new start, a fresh start with this person. That card can be about fresh starts. But for some of you, I feel like they were in the moment of just being playful and not serious enough to open up. Can I get one more on that? Or is there one? Pop up in twin flame. Now, if you don't believe in twin flame, or if you don't feel that you have a twin flame, this card in this deck can represent the Lovers, which is still a strong spiritual connection. I told you it was spiritual back here on the past when I clarified. So I feel like you're suddenly realizing these unexpected feelings of this person you are extremely connected to, very spiritually, right? Very lovey-like. And this full moon in Pisces it's getting to you. It's getting you in your feels. In Cancer, I mean, here the moon's out currently. You're in your feels. And this full moon is going to do that. So, like, oh, TikTok. You feel like you're running against time right now. Do you feel this person's energy getting away from you? Like you wouldn't be able to reach out and get it to where you can see them again, get it out of the friend zone, give this person a hug and tell them you love them. Your time, you feel like time's getting away. All right, King of Pentacles in reverse in the future, near future. Same deck. Okay. Give me something on this, please. I feel like this is tragedy. You be mindful of it's like you're going to feel very unsteady, almost, I don't know, maybe there was something here regarding money, because remember in the past there was a path and you didn't take this path with this person, and give me one more. It didn't turn out well for you. Uh-oh. Look, and I had to get on the floor for this. What are you doing? Your desire, you in the future may be still connected to other connections that you're having trouble letting go of. Now, that is part of what's happening for you right now with this lunar eclipse coming up, specifically for Cancer placements. You have to let go of something, a path that you picked that it turned out terrible. It was only based on, the desire of something, whether that's lust, whether that's financial. It could go either way because it's you, a King of Pentacles. So you've got some work to do, it looks like, in the near future of removing the path that you did take. I don't know if that was another person, another situation, both. That's what you're going to have to deal with. And right now, this moon, you're seeing this, you're feeling, not only are you in your feelings, you're seeing that there's something else you need to let go. Can we get one more card on that, please? What is this about letting go of this lust or desire that was poor judgment? Give me some more on this, please. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you were not able to grow with the path that you initially took. Person, place, you take that, right? It'll be different for everybody. It didn't grow. It wasn't going to go anywhere. There was no rewards out of this situation. And in the future, you're going to have to deal with that in the near future. Okay, it's getting hot in here. Whew. Yeah. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune. And I was going to ask about the Moon card. It was already in my head. Can I get more? Recalling in the reverse. It's like, can I get one more? Before I say something. Oh, okay. I'm glad I got another card on this. Escapade. What you're seeing right now is that what you chose, the path you chose, it wasn't real. It didn't give you any memories. It didn't give you anything worth anything. It was fake. Somebody may have been fake towards you, and you're seeing this. It's like now you're trying to block out this situation, and you might still be trying to block out this lover even though it's coming through. It's like you don't understand, and you're like, I have to block all this out because of Wheel of Fortune. King of Pentacles is in the reverse. You still think that this might go somewhere with the path you took. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's fake. It's a facade. You're being forced to see this even though you didn't want to. You were never going to make any real memories with the path that you took. The Wheel of Fortune is time moves, right? And if it stops, then that's like the karmic cycle telling you, there is something you need to look at. And this is what's happening now is, time is standing still. Remember, I told you, I said time, you felt like time was getting away from you. But right now, things are going to slow down so you can see what is real for you and what is not. So let's go to the person outside of you, please. Oh, gosh. They're open. Access granted. See all those keys? Ace of Pentacles. They're open to new opportunities. I'm not saying that's not with you. I don't see that. But regardless, they are open to other opportunities. Okay? They are allowing themselves to open up. Can we get more? Yes, they're definitely open. Okay, crickets. They're not moving on any of these options right now. They still feel the grip from you, which makes sense. It's a spiritual connection. You feel each other's energy. So even though they're open to other opportunities, they're still not truly taking action because they feel your grip. They feel it. What's going to happen here with the hopes and fears? Yeah. Yep. You're in your head. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're worried. You're anxious. Anything else? Give me more. Pretending. History. Remember, the escapade is currently how you felt. You knew you were on a path that was fake. You're still worried that you're going to end up coming towards this person and history repeating itself. And also feeling that you're going to be left in the past because they're open to other options. They're open to opportunities, real solid opportunities. And you're afraid, like I said, you're going to go back into the old mental ways of not truly opening up and showing your feelings. But you have a lot of feelings. But you're going to hide them. You're afraid of that. You're afraid, deja vu, it's going to be history. I'm going to reconnect with this person. I'm not going to tell them how I really feel. I'm not going to show them how I really feel. And then it'll just be another pattern. That's what you're afraid of. But we've got the sun in the outcome. We're going to use a different deck. Tell me about the outcome. One more. We've got the sun here. Tell me about the outcome. Four Swords. The Hierophant in reverse. One more. One more. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. Time of separation. Because there's been a separation period, you took another path. You started to see this connection in a different way. I don't think you believed in strong connections, whether it's twin flame, lovers, spiritual, Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. I don't think you believed there was truly real connections, soul deep connections. Here is the Ace of Cups. This is a new start of getting together, happiness. Four of Wands, celebrating. Maybe marriage down the future. I'm not talking right now, but maybe you start to realize, or maybe you want to move in with this person. You know, whatever it is, you want to create something solid because of the Four of Wands. You know, you want to have that new beginning. You realize that there are really, truly deep spiritual connections. There are people that are truly meant to be together, even if they're not, right? You know, we have free will as we walk this earth. And even though there are real, true connections for us, some of us never meet them. Some of us do, and it's troubled. But it's real. And sometimes you never find each other in this lifetime. But there is a connection. And if you didn't meet in this lifetime, there's the next lifetime. Because we all have free will. So if each of you decide to get married and have separate families, because you can love people, right? We can choose to be with people who treat us well, right? If they love us and they treat us well, it's something that makes us happy. We go for it. And sometimes we meet in this lifetime and take another path instead of the path with this person. And that's where the rocky road comes in. Dang, Cancer, I'm feeling your feels. Like, this is heavy. I don't know how you Cancers do it, feeling every moon sign throughout the month when it changes. I don't know how you do it. I'm exhausted. The emotions is heavy. Let's get an emotional card for you. I mean, you at least see this. You know, I don't know if this is ever going to happen. I mean, like I said, they're open options, but they haven't taken any action. They're still feeling your energy and weighed down from it. So that might help you. Love. Isolation. From being isolated, you miss the love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. When this card appears, it reminds you to accept yourself, love others, and believe that love can heal all, whether it is self-love or relationships. With others' love is the source of your connection with the universe. Isolation is a feeling of being disconnected. You felt the disconnection, but they still feel yours. Because they're accepting this and trying to be open to new options. But your energy is so heavy and so deep that they feel the pull. Water can break down rocks over time. You are a deep creature, my friend. Angel number. Yeah, let's do angel number. We're going to close. This one's heavy. It's beautiful, though. hope this resonated. I hope it helps somebody. I hope that you're able to come together. 555. 5555. Clarity, transformation, change, opportunity, momentum. There is momentum that builds up before the full moon. Success. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a beneficiary, enriching your life by embracing the adapting change. You're setting yourself up for long-term success. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals and everything will work out perfectly in the end. 1919 cycles. Karma. Remember I said your higher self, you had the justice in reverse. That's karma. It's about balance, change, renewal. Karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control your feelings. As you cannot force things to happen, embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating. Didn't I say that? Repeating history? That was your hopes and fears that you were going to come back. Hiding, pretending I don't love you, pretending I don't have feelings for you. Just pretending. Embrace the lessons that life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. Cancer. You have free will, but all I can say is you need to follow your feelings because the Pisces full moon is feelings. So feel it and go with your feelings. That is the best advice I can tell you through this full moon because we are all going to be in our feels and we need to feel it. I hope this was helpful. I hope that it resonates with somebody. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. All that helps the channel to grow. Until the next one, I love you. I'll talk to you soon.